Okay, secondary is in place. Now to raise that up, get the Torite on there, and then work on the bottom. It's getting there. And I'm tearing out the guts now. So I'm making some better connections and cleaning up those coils down there. A little bit to do yet. Getting there. Boy, this is turning into a project, but I'm getting there. I just made this plastic plate here. Drilled all those holes. Cleaned up all the capacitors. We're going to get those mounted onto the board there. Plastic ties. I got some new terminals. I'm concentrating on getting a lot better connections with everything here. Even took a while forming this clamp here. This was kind of square in there, but now it's like nice and round. It'll make good contact. So, alright, I'm still going here. I got those smaller choke coils or transient frequency coils or whatever you want to call them all lacquered up and cleaned up. Cleaned up the board in there. Got these all mounted now. With a nice strong terminal where I could put a nice thick wire in here now. Took a while doing this too. If you see this one clamp, this is the other one I did now. So we got to make this one like this one, nice and round, makes a lot of contact. So a little bit of work. I'm getting ready to start making all the connections again. Woohoo! Alright, the back-breaking part actually. Okay. Okay. Looks good now. Made good solid connections everywhere. Raised my primary up. That one wire I got laying there, that's going to be the center of the primary going down to their terminal. The other one I got going over there, I fixed the clamp on that one now. It's nice and round. Yeah, so just a few ground connections. Double check everything. I got some cardboard boxes I had at work, heavy duty. They actually wound up being perfect size to raise that primary up. So now from the primary up we should have approximately 1,000 windings. Another 300 windings below the primary. So instead of cutting my secondary down, I chose to raise the primary. So, we'll see how this works. I'm excited about this. So just a little bit, few more connections, like I said, make sure everything's clear. I got some plastic insulation wrapped around my secondary right there, just to help prevent arcing from my primary, and when I put the clamp on there to the secondary. So okay. Almost there. Okay, I think we got it now. I'm gonna be ready to try it. I got the Variac there. It's been a while since the capacitor bank had any voltage going through them, so I'm going to start out with low voltage and increase it slowly over time here to, what's the word? I forget, there's a word for that. Reconditioning or something of the capacitors. Anyhow, got the aluminum ladder and fluorescent bulb there. I hope to get streamers much farther than that. That's only about 3 feet, but for now I'm guessing too I'll have to retune everything, so I still have to figure out where to tap in to my primary here. Yes, those are cardboard boxes, heavy duty. I had them at work. They're perfect size. So alright, we'll be trying this soon. Okay, getting there. A lot of work here. Bringing things up slowly. My Variac, 40 volts. I had a choke coil wire, was kind of too close to the wood at the bottom and was sparking there. We're up to 60 volts now. Still not full power. When I get it up to full power, I will remove the Variac altogether, as sometimes they cause problems in the system also. But for testing, it's very good. I had this primary elevated about 9.5 inches with these boxes. I got a lot of sparking between the primary and the secondary. I have this lowered right now. So I rewound and re-spooled the entire thing, opened up the ID on here. It was only about 2 inches clearance on a side. For some reason that worked in the past, but maybe I got things running better now. I lowered it down a little bit, turned the box sideways, lowered it down, still get a lot of sparking. I opened up my primary, the inside ID, a second time. Now this takes a little over an hour to do this each time, because you got to re-spool everything. So now I got like 3 to 3.25 inches on each side. I'm still getting sparking going up there. Now I just lowered, I cut these boxes down, they're lower even farther now. It should be as low as I should have to go. I don't want to go all the way down to the table, because like I said earlier, I have about 1,300 windings, and that's about 100, 200 too many. So that's why I want to raise the primary. But I just did some research online, and I'm finding that not only does raising the primary help to induce the secondary, but also what happens is you increase the coupling effect. So that's probably one of the main reasons we've got a lot of sparking. So I just got to lower this insulation down a little bit now. I'm getting ready to test it again. So big gap, lower down. If this still gives me sparking, well, I'm going to try a little more insulation, and then if that doesn't work, I'm going to have to put a bigger gap in there. But I don't read about anybody else's Tesla coils at this power rating being beyond 3 inches. But anyhow, yeah, so I'm going to lower that insulation down, try it again, and see what happens.